everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is day 18 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, round 15. So today's sketch comes to us by Frances West, and she has a beautiful drawn sketch. So you can see in the sketch it calls for multiple photos, so I have that done. It also has basically a frame of the layout with what appears to me would be a torn piece of paper in the center. So I'm going to take this black cardstock and use that as my mat for my photo. And then I am going to take this star paper and I am going to tear all four edges. There's no method to how I tore them. I tore them, and I would say it's semi-even most sides, and I'm good with that. And then I had two scraps of paper sitting over here of a red polka dot and a yellow polka dot, and I'm going to turn those into banners. And that's going to be the two strips that you see on the side. Now it looks like her torn paper is actually underneath her banners, but mine is going to be contained in the torn piece. So I have 5 photos of Peter Pan's flight at Disneyland, and I didn't actually want to get rid of any of them. I thought that I could tone it down to the 4, but when all was said and done, I decided I wanted all 5 of them on there. So she has kind of a wonky grid layout with her photos, and I'm going to do a little bit more of a straight grid, and then I'm going to put the picture of the outside of the ride actually in the center of it. So once I kind of figured out how my photos were going to go, I decided that they needed a little bit of a mat. So I went ahead and just did a very thin border of a black cardstock. I've definitely been using the black cardstock a lot. So all of my scraps, so if you ever see me picking up my trimmer like that, all of my black and white scraps live underneath my trimmer. So before I go reach for a full piece, a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, I will just look underneath and see if I have any scraps that will fit the size of the photo that I have. So I'm also going to pop up my center photo with some fun foam. So you can see everything has glue on it, and I'm just going to stick everything down. So I thought it was fun. So my son and I were in one ship, and my daughter and my husband were in the one behind us. So I was able to snap a photo of them. Of course, it's dark, but I know it's them. And I love the picture of Big Ben looking down from kind of on top. It's a little blurry, but it's really hard to take pictures in rides. I mean, if anybody has any suggestions on how to take good pictures on Disney rides, I would love to know that. So I have a couple of acrylic pieces that are specific Peter Pan type from Scrap and Eat Crafts, so I wanted to get those on there. And then I also have this Echo Park ephemera pack that is basically Peter Pan based. So I'm going to get 2 pieces of ephemera, and I'm going to get 3 of those acrylics down. So my title is going to be You Can Fly, and I thought that was perfect since it was like right underneath my daughter and my husband, and then that acrylic piece is of the ship and flying, and I thought that was perfect. And then I have one that is like a clock face. So I wanted that one up by Big Ben. And then down at the bottom where they're tied up, I have one that says Neverland. So I also had a circle die with mouse heads all the way around it that that was left over from yesterday's layout. So I did go ahead and put that underneath that acrylic piece in the left upper hand corner. I'm also going to grab one of these shaky Mickey heads, and I'm going to do that in red. I'm going to put that up there. And then I just felt like it needed a little bit extra. So I added some sparkle gems, and I'm going to add a little wood veneer Mickey head to each cluster. And then I'm going to add this tag down here at the bottom. It says, all it takes is faith, trust, and a little bit of pixie dust. So I thought that would be good down here. And then I believe I go off camera, glue everything down, and I'm just going to finish it off with a couple of enamel dots. So the hole in this tag was quite big, so I had to use the black. So I'm going to cover my tag hole with the black, and then I'm just going to take 3 of the yellow enamel dots and put them in each of the clusters. And that is going to do it for today's layout. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I will leave what information I can find for Francis. And I'll leave Scrap and Ink Crafts as well. And then if you have any questions, just leave them down below. I love to chat with you. So here is my final layout. And remember to wear your crown. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.